Hello! We're back to this visual novel. So far, I hope you guys enjoying the series. I am somewhat. Nah, it's not too bad. I'm just like, oh, a lot of reading. Okay, let's continue. You have my thanks, Father. And I apologize for being late today. Now, there's something unusual. You're not being punctual. Maybe next we'll go a whole month without rain. Do have mercy on next year's crop now. You're hyperbolized, Father. So, does something nice happen? Huh? You look like you're in good spirits. Do I? No, nothing. Something did happen, didn't it? It's all over my face, isn't it? People prefer to open an open book to a face of stone. So it is. People may prefer it, but it's not a good trait to have for social engagements. What? Not the kind of engagements you'll be having anyways. I'm sorry. Don't look so dejected. For now, at least there's nothing wrong with that. So tell me, what has you in such joyous mood, Mel? You're tormenting me so, Father. We've taken another maid. You know how that goes, right? Someone new comes, and things get lively for a while. All the excitement has gotten to me. That's all. Oh ho ho! Why are you looking at me like that? No reason. So, what family does the little lady come from? Oh, I don't know actually. You don't know? I was going to ask her, but I missed my chance. Father has returned home, and I can't speak to Mother. I see. She's caught your eye, hasn't she? Has she? Yeah, she has. But the truth is, you're nothing more than just interested in her, are you not? What? No, I... You truly do enjoy tormenting me. Well, I should get going home now. Mel. Yes? Make certain you find out where she's from, if you're genuinely interested in her. It's your responsibility to determine if she's actually suitable for you. Thank you, and excuse me. It doesn't matter if she's from an esteemed family or not. No. I'm not in love with her. I'm just interested. This isn't love, no. It couldn't be. This is me we're talking about. Besides, I hardly even know her. Young sire! Bless young sire! Alms for the poor! It's the same beggar as before. I don't think he's moved since then. But he does look skinnier than last time. He's going to have trouble making it through the summer. I should give him something while I still have the chance. Arms for the boy! Have mercy! Sorry, but this is all I have to give to you. Ah, thank you very much. Blessings upon you. May the Lord blesses your soul, young sire. Thanks. I feel bad for him, but it's just the way of the world. Farewell. The skies are really clear. The sun shone fiercely down the... Oh wait, shit, fuck! The sun shone fiercely down on the town that day. As was characteristic of the area, cloudy days and rain were frequent during the season. But the sun almost always took the stage of the day after a storm. The cathedral standing tall in the center of town, the stone-paved streets crackling with the pleasant sound of footsteps. The people peering out from beneath awnings to look up at the sky. In Mel's eyes, it was after all being blessed by a divine light. Ugh. However, not everyone living in the same land was equally blessed. In fact, the blessed were far outnumbered by the forsaken. Even if their time would later come to refer as the Golden Age, elsewhere back at the mansion, Nellie was causing trouble for the Abigail's, whatever. On a whim, she had decided to redecorate her bedchamber, so she gathered the maids and put them to work, shouting orders and demands and complaints. And she had not summoned only her personal servants, but others, well, including the white-haired girl. No, not like that. How many times I must tell you? The tapestry goes by the door. And I don't like the carpet pattern. Is there anything else we could change with? Hey, who put this ugly vase here? Nellie appeared to be rather irritated, and it was the servants who bore the brunt of the frustrations. Though if they found the similarly victors, none of them showed. Ugh. She was a girl who spoke her mind, a trait particular to that time in history. Women of the Golden Age were so fictitious, in fact, that inspired a parody in the satire and foreign countries. But no matter how hands-off her parents were, and had Nellie been born a generation earlier or a generation later, she would have not been able to act so free-spirited. Oh my god. That day, however, Nellie did not seem to be her usual self. Though she's always spoke her mind, it rarely went beyond being childish adorable. It was unusual to see her in such a foul mood, not even a smile on her face. Get rid of it all! The carpet, that chair, the decks, it's all so ugly. Don't we have anything better? If we don't, then order it. Have it made. You could do that much, can't you? hurry up and replace them. Having only arrived that morning, the white-haired girl was unsure what she supposed to be doing, caught in the middle of flurry of maids and furniture and fabric. She chased frantically, scrambling Abigail's with her eyes and made attempts to help. But not being familiar with work, she only ended up getting in their way. She probably felt that everyone would be better off with her not in the room. So when the maids ordered to get a few furniture made in their way out of Nellie's room, she attempted to follow them. You hold on a second. You. Yes, you. With the white hair. However, Nellie stopped before she could take a leave. Fuck. Oh my god, I can't fucking read. What? The white-haired girl turned back, bewildered, to find Nellie smiling at her. The corners of her mouth turned upwards in self-assured grin. There was no trace of timid or uncertainty in her demeanor. Her flaxen eyes seemed like they would look nice under the light of the sun. Almost the exact opposite of the white-haired girl. I wanted to talk to you, actually. My mother never was the one to share. So I asked her to trade mates, but she wouldn't have it. Trade? You mean for... Which is why I decided to completely redecorate my room, because I would need some extra hands. But why? Because Mother and Father refused to tell me anything. Why is that? Who are you exactly? Where did you come from? Tell me, what house are you from? Why can't you tell me? If we took you in, you must be a form of a fairly decent family. As a member of the Rhodes family, I have the right to know. Do I not? You can't expect me to welcome a girl into my home who doesn't even tell me where she came from. I don't know anything about you. I haven't seen you at any parties. I came from another country. Another country? What country? Somewhere very, very far away. Oh? North of here? East? West? South? South. It's south from here. I crossed the sea to get here, which is why we've never met before. How far did you travel then? How many times did the sun rises, and how many stormy nights did you face? Innumerable days and nights we sailed, heading even further north. Huh? So tell me. Lady Nellie, that is the most wonderful painting. Did you just try to brush me off? I won't let her get away that easily. Painting? It's in my room, so of course it's wonderful. But that one especially so. You're both so adorable. You, Lady Nellie, and Lord no. How old were you when it was painted? Huh? Ah, that painting. Goodness, yes, you have a good eye for art. This is magnificent, isn't it? This was done when I was 4 and Mel was 7. You see how we're standing next to each other, holding hands? I was too young to remember it very well, but Mel looks like he was really embarrassed. But standing there like a statue, but standing there like statues makes for a boring painting. Nellie explains brightly. Yes, I could tell. Having completely forgotten, she was pressed up against the white hair. I'm just gonna call it white. Fucking hell. She did a twirl, stopping to face the portrait. Though many paintings lined with walls of her room, Nellie was most fond of the one of her and brother. Two darling siblings standing side by side. The older brother smiling kindly, and the younger sister sweet, tilting her head, her cheeks of color of fresh pricked apples. It was like the very embodiment of their happiness. A painting lays its subjects bare. You know, fortune and misfortune, happiness and sorrow, ensured on the canvas for all to see. And this reflection is not merely limited to the point of time it was made either. Did you know, Master? The paintings are alive. They are drawn with a brush over extended stretch of time, unlike photograph, which captures a singular moment. The two have their own individual merits, but a photograph will still, while a painting moves. Portraits reveal both of the past and present state of those they depict. Oh my god. Mel and I have always been close. I would sing songs for him, and he will just teach me about all sorts of things. He's so smart. Nowadays, Mel hardly even goes on walks with me, making excuses like, I'm an adult now. Wait, hold on. No, I'm fine, I'm fine. But we used to spend a lot of time playing together in the rose garden. I see. The white normally have difficult smiling, but her lips naturally curled upwards as Nellie reminisced. A vision of the two happy siblings had probably swelled up in her mind, and I imagine there was a faint trace of envy in her heart as well. Lady Nellie, do you love Lord Mel quite deeply, I see? Yes, of course I do. Mel's smart, and he's studious, and he's incredibly kind. For my birthday, he gave me this wonderful rose necklace. The jewelry shop he got it from is famous because even the royal families make commissions from their workshop. So he had to have ordered it for months in advance, just for me. He's a prince. Oh? He's a pretty charming one, you say? That's why I call him my prince. But you know what? Mel is a terrible dancer. He hasn't gotten his feet on the ground yet. And he's so bad at interacting with girls. So there's no one else who would say that about him. quite a gentleman. I assume women will be drawn to him. Gentlemen? Have you met Mel already? This morning, briefly. That reminds me, Mel seemed to know about her too. What do you think about Mel? I, as I said, he is a gentleman. That's not what I mean. I don't think I'll let you get away with putting any funny ideas in his head. What? Mel is too trusting. He is a pure of heart, so I won't stand for you trying to take advantage of him. I would never. So you say, but you actually want to get close to him. I wouldn't dream of it, Lady Nellie. He's a man far beyond my reach. You aren't planning on doing anything, are you? Not at all. And you don't have any romantic feelings for him, do you? It was meant for one fucking day. Holy shit. What? Well, do you? I have no romantic feelings for him, Lady Nellie. And you won't develop any? I will not. And with that, Nellie gave a wide, satisfactory grin. Even though it has no way of knowing how other truly feels, or they might in the future. You wouldn't, would you? Now I think about it, there are plenty of other boys. You're getting together with Mel is downright absurd. Indeed. Anyway, back to what we were talking about earlier. Your family, I almost forgot. You haven't told me exactly where you came from, or anything about your... Okay, Lady Nellie, I bought the new carpet. It looked just look at the embroidery. The work of a true artisan. I am simply in love with it. Surely you will find it to your liking as well. Wow, you're right. This is a Floresian stitch, isn't it? I wonder, somewhere mimic their style or if it's imported. Jeez. Either way, a great find. Let's hurry up and get it laid out. Oh, and we'll have to see how the colors go with everything else. We have to finish redecorating quickly so I can show Mel. He'll be so surprised. What a wonderful taste you have, Nellie. When the other Abigails returned, so did the bustling within Nell's room. As the Whites watched a faint smile across her lips. Perhaps it was a relief having escaped Nell's inquisition. Or perhaps... Ah, Nellie, I'm back. Did you eat something? You're not supposed to, dearest Mel. You're unusually cheerful. I'm same as always. Anyway. Never mind that, dearest Mel. Take a look at my room. I redecorated today. So that's why you've been hiding all away in the house all day, Nellie. How is that any different from what you were doing? And you were in the church all day. I guess. I will look at your room, I promise. But first, do you know where the new maid is? Now, don't get any strange ideas. I just haven't yet had the chance to introduce myself, and I thought I should as a member of the family. Except you have, and I know it. Being the eldest son, it would be a shame if she were to pass me in the halls and not even know who I am, so... Don't ask me. What? But you're in the house all day. She attended to mother, so why would I know where she is? Though she did help redecorating my room. You made her help? That's the work for the male servants. There's no other reason to make the maids do it. Oh, so you're saying I should invite a bunch of men into my room? I go into your room all the time, Nellie. And you were just in my bedchamber just this morning. Only one man is allowed in my bedroom, dearest Mel. And that is you. So unless you become a servant, which I will not stand for, I will not ask for any of them for help. Oh, Nellie, you ought to be a little more what? If you're going to lecture me, I won't hear it. What am I supposed to do with you, my little lady? What? What? Why are you looking at me like that? We talked about you, dearest Mel, and I'm not going to tell you what she said. About me? What did she say? Please, Nellie. She says she has no romantic interest in you. What? What? When did that even come up? Because we're both girls, and we talked about things, what kind of boys we like, and who's the most handsome. Why do you look so downtrodden, dearest Mel? You look like you're like a sad little boy who can't get his crush to notice him. That face is unbecoming at Prince, Mel. Are you interested in her? That's strange. You haven't even met. I'm not. It's just depressing to find out that someone you never even met doesn't like you. That's all. If I'm going to make my move, I must do it soon. I don't have much time. The master of the house isn't around, so next in the line will be him. That painting.
Historia continua.
Give me a second, please. Despite his near devastation of Nell's news, Mel's flaxen eyes continued to wander in the hopes of catching the sight of the girl. By now it should be quite obvious to you what Mel was feeling. But the boy himself was having difficulty comprehending the things going through his heart. Emotionally, he was horribly unstable, like a ship without a sail. And still, every time he spotted the whites, his heart would leap, his whole body jitter with anxiety and excitement. He had never felt anything like this before, and as such, he struggled to keep these strange emotions in check. Whenever he saw opportunity, Mel would speak to the girl. Yeah, I'm gonna call her the girl. If I want to say white, it feels weird. Not in a bad way. It's just like saying it in a fucking sentence. It fucks me up. And days he was unable to. He either spent in his secluded silence or a distant daze. Love is a curious thing, and it has the power to change those who experience it. When did he manage to approach her? He tripped over his tongue. Again and again he talked to her, and again he stumbled. I imagine if you were taken to him to see a romantic at the theater, in his present state, he would just cry and make as much as little Nellie. We cry at tragedies because we're drawn particular with our own lives. We've drawn parallels with our own lives. Wow! At least that is what I think. Great tales of romantic attain true gravity with the audience only when they are personally familiar with love. In any event, the girl was, as a result of this, visibly perturbed. She was delighted that he was being so kind to her, but in confusion, overpowered with every other emotion. She appeared to be at a loss for what to do as he clumsily captured words and stares at her. But Mel did not back down, though he probably knew not what caused such fury emotions to erupt from within his breast. One's first love in particular tend to burn like a wildfire. Are you familiar with the sensation, Master? Oh? There she is. She's cleaning? No, it looks like she's reading. It's now or never. Ooh. Ah! Sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. Lord, no. You're very clearly meant to scare me. Because you wouldn't notice me. What are you reading? You look pretty engrossed. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, I'm sorry. I should have asked for more permission. It's fine. No need to apologize. Feel free to read whatever you want. And you're welcome to bring books back to your room if you like to spend more time with them. But I was just amazed that the mansion had a library. It must have been a lot of work to collect all these books. There's some pretty old books in there too. Your grandfather's? Some that he collected, and some are even older than that. Take a look at this. I think it's a diary, but it's not from this country. Or this century, for that matter. Maybe a feudal lord? Here, he's complaining. He's complaining about the quality of the harvest. Can this forsaken land only produce over sour grapes? Huh. It was only the largest of the... Oh, Barney. Or maybe Barner? If only the largest Barner established for mines instead. The land is so much more suitable for cultivation. There you have it. You can read this, Lord Mo? More or less. I looked over it several times already, so it wasn't too difficult. Why would such an old book be here? I'm not sure. All this was already here when I moved to this mansion. Have you not lived here your whole life? I was born our estate, but to me and Nellie, this is more like our home. We moved when I was still young and still lived here ever since. Nellie and Mother have both grown quite fond of it. Father, though, often goes back to the house because he doesn't like all the roses. By himself? Yeah, well, sometimes Mother goes with him. But for the most part, he goes alone. But don't get me wrong, it's not like they don't get along. In fact, they act more like teenagers in love than grown adults. It almost makes me sick having to watch. Isn't it a wonderful thing to be so close, no matter how old they may be? True, but still. There are those most in the world cannot be the ones they care for, as much as they may wish. I'm sorry about that. Oh, that's right, the book. What were you reading? I wasn't exactly reading. I can't. I do not enjoy reading lots of text, so I was just looking at the pictures. Is that so? You seem very cultured, so I thought you would be particular in reading. Perhaps you're actually more like Nellie, a eschew your studies. Yes. I wouldn't have guessed. But you like looking at pictures? I do. What else do you like? What? What do you do? What do you enjoy doing? It could be anything. I enjoy being told stories. Stories? Yes, when I was young, my father would tell me tales. What kind of stories did you like? There's one about an imprisoned girl. So tell it to me. There was once a girl, and she was locked away in a mansion deep in the forest. A mansion with only one window. But the window sat high upon the wall, far beyond her reach. So it was always very dark inside, unlike this mansion. However, the girl did not like the outside world. There was lots of scary things out there after all. Though she may have been all alone in the mansion, she grew comfortable with the darkness in time, so she had nothing to be afraid of. And then, am I doing a good job?
You're doing fine. Keep going. What happens next?
Okay. And then the girl grew up. By then, she had already forgotten why she was locked up, but she was content with the darkness. However, her eyes couldn't help to be drawn to a little bit of light that spilled through the one window. Though she was comfortable in the darkness, the sight of the light made her heart race. At first, the girl thought of it was because she found it unpleasant, because she disliked the light and the outside. But slowly, she came to realize that she was curious about the outside world. What could what could have been happening out there? For all she knew, the town, the forest, the people, all of it could have changed while she was imprisoned in the mansion. But she had no way of finding out. So the girl decided to write letters and throw them out the window. What began as empty grasping became a routine, continually for several months until she was finally ready to give up. But then a beautiful white dove flew in, flew in through the window. Tied to the dove's leg was a letter. Her heart was racing. She reads the words contained within. It seems that she's been writing by a man. The letter contained numerous questions for the girl. It also said that if she attached her reply to the dove, it would bring the letter back to him. She was astonished, but she wrote to him back anyway, taking care not to mention where she was. After having exchanged a letter of number of times, the two felt very close to one another, as though they'd known each other for many years despite having never met. And eventually the man
Said he wanted to meet her.
Indeed, the girl was unsure what to do. Should she tell him of how she lived? Should she reveal where she spent her days? She was afraid if she did, he would cease to send her letters. So she sure he believed her to be a young lady of noble blood, and not a girl locked away in a house deep in the forest. The girl could not bring herself to write a response. She released the dove through the window with nothing attached to his leg. And yet in return another letter written in the man's familiar's hand. You must surely give a reason for your silence, it said. I would like to know what was the reason, and I would like to help you. No matter what it may be, you may have my word. She deliberated. Though his letters was kind, she did not know his name. He was from the outside. Still, he would treat her as the same way when he met her. I read that wrong. And did she even want to step out the world beyond? What do you think she did?
Wrote a letter and agreed to meet him, right? Yes, she did. The girl made up her mind and would write a letter. And always, when they tied it to the dove's leg, it flew out the window. And for some reason, after that, she received no response from the man. This saddened her, but she thought it was for the best. She belonged to her own comfort, her confined world, her world of darkness. But then one day, light shone into the mansion. The sealed door had been opened, and in the doorway stood a handsome young man. "I have come for you," he said. The man was a prince from a neighboring kingdom. When the girl stepped outside, before her sat a magnificent carriage, the likes of which she had never seen before. I read that wrong. Accompanied by many servants. A prince, kind as in the letters, swore his love to her, and the two happily lived after. Wow, she actually took a full ass paragraph. What a nice story. I'm glad I had a happy ending. A prince. Um, was there something funny about the story? No, that's not why I was laughing. Did you ever imagine what it would be like if a prince showed up for you? Huh? It doesn't have to be a real prince. Just even someone like one. Is that something you dreamt about? Oh, no, I think I'm perhaps getting a little too old for that. You think so? Nellie still fantasizes about her prince, and she's 14. I just assumed that all girls are the same. We're the same. Lady Nellie's prince? That's you, Lord Mill, no? What? Is it not? I mean, we used to play make-believe a lot when we were kids, but I very much doubt that she still thinks of me in that earnest. When she calls me her prince now, it's mostly in a jest. If it weren't, that would be concerning. Oh. That story, do you think, is it a regional tale? That's what been passed down through the ages. I am not sure. It could be varied of my other phone creations. You might think of me considerate, but I think the story might be about me. The girl trapped in a mansion is you? You haven't been locked up anywhere before, have you? No, thankfully. I've never been locked up before. Thank goodness. But with appearance like mine, I could sympathize with her being afraid of outside world. I have many times imagined how wonderful life would be if it is for only me and my father. But the girl left the house in the end. If your father really wrote that story, I believe it contains his hope for you to end up the same way. Oh? I don't have what it takes to be a real prince and whisk you away, but I can at least pretend. So it was your father? I wish you would see the outside world. Then surely there's nothing wrong with you getting out and experiencing all the scenery the world has to offer. I want to see the world, I want to see the outside world too. Or to be more specific, other countries. So, so, if you like, we... She fucking ran? Could maybe go to see distant lands together? Oh! Ah, dearest Mel, I've been looking all over for you. Nellie, you cockblocked me, you fucking bitch. Look at this, dearest Mel. Mother brought me this wonderful gloves to wear on the walks. The rose embroideries embroidered on the wrists are just precious. Oh my, you're right. They are beautiful. You appear to be dizzy, Lord Mel. Are you feeling unwell? No, I'm fine. Mel was feeling frustrated at his inability to convey his feelings for her, and as his frustration built up over time, he developed, I suppose you would call it, a severe case of lovesickness, or blue balls. For several consecutive nights, he had been afflicted with a particular sensation, a presence in his bedchamber. Death. Death to the unholy one. Death to the heretic. Oh, fuck. Death to the witch. Kill. Um. Starts with 3 words. Kill Tux. There it goes. Oh, God. Bitch. Man's voice, okay. She's... Why, I never wanted her to die. Was she not eating? Seal off the tower! Understood? No, I found out about this. How could you be so calm? You don't understand what you've done. Aha! Pinning the blame on me? How nice am I able to distort your reality with panic. You're just as guilty as any of us. Any of us. I never want her to die. Uh. The witch killed her. The blood of the witch killed my bitch. Ah, that rhymes. Okay, so he's dreaming, but that actually might be true. We should just like give him the fucking happy ending. Ah, ah. A dream? That was a dream? It was horribly unsettling. I was holding on to someone, a girl I cared for dearly, in my arms, and she was limp. It was almost as she were dead. I've been having a lot of really unpleasant dreams lately. I can't stop shaking. Why would I have such a dream? I feel sick. Back to sleep. But I wonder, who was that girl? Hmm? Oh, fucking, that noise scared me. I could sense someone behind standing beyond my door. Okay, chat, we're gonna stop here. I'll see you guys till next time, and goodbye.